so let's begin. Welcome. Happy Father's Day. Let's light our chalice. You can light yours at home if you have it handy. We light this chalice to celebrate Unitarian Universalism. This is the church of the open mind. This is the church of the loving heart. This is the church of the helping hands. Today we're going to sing a song that we've been practicing for a while. This is a song that you can sort of play with, which is why I wanted to sing it today, because if you remember, our theme for June is play. So we're going to sing Peace Like a River, but we're going to sing the first verse together regular style. So just I've got peace like a river, and then we're going to sing the second verse, and you get to decide whatever you want it to be. So you get to make it up, because we're going to play with words today. So you could have speed like a cheetah, or naps like a sloth, or I don't know, stripes like a red panda. And we're going to stay on mute, but if you do the motions, you can watch each other and maybe we'll be able to guess what we are. Are you ready to give it a try? Okay. I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river in my soul. Okay, here's the free verse. I've got cuddles like a cat, I've got cuddles like a cat, I've got cuddles like a cat in my soul. I've got cuddles like a cat, I've got cuddles like a cat, I've got cuddles like a cat in my soul. I saw lots of fun action happening there. Some naps, some, I don't know, some pause. And I would love to hear what you were doing when we break into breakout groups. So if you can remember, we'll share that a little bit later on. It's really fun to invent our own words, and that song is a type of word play. You might be wondering what word play is. And word play is when we play with words. We put them together. See, this one was actually very meta. It was just about wordplay. I wonder, though, if there are any words for us to play with in the Wonder Box. Let's see. Okay, we've got a couple things in here. This looks like, I don't know. I think it's a straw. And this looks like a teeny little bear. Like maybe it's a berry. Let's put this into the Wonder Box and see if it wants to play with it. Are you ready? Okay. Wonder Box, Wonder Box. It did play with these words. Remember, we had a straw and a little bear, and it turned it into a strawberry. A strawberry like this. I wonder why there's a strawberry in the Wonder Box. You know, a strawberry reminds me of Juneteenth, which was yesterday. And this year was the first year that Juneteenth became a federal holiday. And strawberries are for Juneteenth because they are red, like blood and like struggle, and it reminds us of the official end of slavery in this country. Juneteenth is also called Emancipation Day or Jubilee Day because it took 2 years for the word to spread that enslaved people had been freed. But finally, on June 19th, 1865, the last enslaved people heard that slavery was over. Can you imagine waiting 2 years for such life-changing news? Now the words June and 19th combine through wordplay to make the word Juneteenth. It's a new word for that holiday. Pretty cool, huh? Would you like to see some more wordplay and learn about Juneteenth at the same time? Alan's going to show us a video.
Oh, yeah. Do you know the story of Juneteenth? When the enslaved found out that they were free. 2 years after 1863. The Emancipation Proclamation. Yeah. Freedom. What does it mean to be free? Are you born with it? Is it God-given? Or is there a cost to be free? The Constitution said we were 3/5 human. How can it be? Democracy built on stolen land. Freedom is a right, not a privilege. Freedom from false restrictions. Skin color, birthplace, respect the ways we're all different. Let's take it back about 100 years. Quick, let me paint this picture. America in a civil war, no Marvel movie, this history. President Lincoln had a plan to end slavery only in the South. But black folks, when they heard about it, start spreading that word of mouth. Picked up arms and joined the Union to fight for their own freedom. The colored troops helped win the war, gave the proclamation new meaning, yeah. You better believe it. Do you know the story of Juneteenth? When the enslaved found out that they were free. 2 years after 1863. The Emancipation Proclamation.
Justice. When have we seen it and known it? Who are the ones who have grown it? Took it from notion to showing what's up. Let's talk about soldiers who were free, risking their lives for people like me. All the kin folk they may never know. Took a lead that we all could follow. Following the call for what? Justice. Figured the land it was for the enslaved. When you think about this proclamation, the emancipation is knowing that we were the brave. 200,000 soldiers organizing, women and children home strategizing. Paper protests, learn to address the power of truth and the culture uprising.
Do you know the story of Juneteenth? When the enslaved found out that they were free. 2 years after 1863. The Emancipation Proclamation. Can't stop that joy. Freedom is not individual, it's collective. Can't stop that joy. Freedom is not individual, it's collective. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Freedom is not individual, it's collective. Freedom is not individual.
When you think about Juneteenth, remember how we freed ourselves, how we stayed prepared. We will prevail, cause we tipping scales, closing all the jails, and we will not fail.
You believe, you dream, you move, you serve. For those who pass for our culture, no one left behind, we can be sure.
We stand, we rise, we on that joy ride. We stand, we rise, we on that joy ride. We stand, we stand, we rise, we on that joy ride. We on that joy ride.
Now you know the story of Juneteenth. When the last enslaved knew that they were free. We led ourselves to victory. Victory, victory. Do you know the story?
Thank you, Alan. That was great. I saw lots of wordplay. Did you? There was rapping and there was rhyming, which is a kind of wordplay. And also songs can be wordplay. That's when we play with words to a beat. So not only is wordplay fun, but in this case, it also helped us learn more about the story of Juneteenth. They said that a lot, right? Do you know the story of Juneteenth? We heard that Juneteenth is a celebration of freedom and victory. Those were words I saw on the screen as well. And while it's great that Juneteenth is finally an official federal holiday because it's part of our history, there's still much to be done to make sure that Black Americans are fully free and treated fairly. A holiday alone isn't enough. You see, wordplay is fun and games, but it can also be about important topics and big ideas. And as we break into groups this week, I want you to think about a word that you love. It can be real or made up. It can be silly or serious. And we'll talk about some of our favorite words. My favorite word is penultimate, which sounds like a made-up combination of the word pen and ultimate, but it's actually a real word. It means second to last. And this happens to be our penultimate Zoom service before we have the option to meet in person in July. But don't worry, if you're on vacation or, say, live in South Carolina, we will keep Zooming every morning of the summer, or every Sunday morning of summer at 9 a.m. So think about a word that you love as we get ready to Zoom out to our groups. And when we return, we'll extinguish our chalice and have some time for recess.